My name is Sikelelwa Clara Sodlushe-Mwenze, the current president of South African Women in Construction and Built Environment. The role of SAWIC is to network, and also in the networking, we have stakeholders that we are working with in SAWIC, and those stakeholders, we make sure that we sign the Memorandum of Understanding or Memorandum of Agreement. But in most departments, we have Memorandum of Understanding. Then Memorandum of Understanding, it's sort of a marriage between the stakeholder and the organization in make sure that the 40% set aside and the transformation of women is realized. Because now they always give us 36 months, which is 3 years, so that we do the monitoring and evaluation of whatever that we have signed for as the organization is done on the ground in the provinces. So the purpose of SAWIC is to also empower women in terms of trainings, workshops, and everything that has to do with the brick and mortar industry. And we work closely with the NHBRC in training the women of SAWIC in all the provinces. And also we have your NHFC program. We also work with SHRA. We also work with HDA. And also we work with Public Works, because Public Works works with infrastructure. What we do as the NOB and the National Executive, as also together with the provincial leadership, we encourage our members that when they do projects, in completing their project, they must make sure that they go and upgrade their companies with the CIDB. Because in construction, we are monitored, and also we grow in terms of what we do on the ground. So CIDB is also an institution that works under Public Works, that makes sure that when we submit our documents on completion of our projects, then we get upgraded from grade 1. If you do a job of a certain amount in terms of the project value, then you will be in grade 2. From grade 2, grade 3, and so on. We make sure that we encourage our members to complete their projects, because if they don't complete their project, there is no way that they can grow in terms of business. And if they don't complete their projects, they will be now maybe not getting more projects in terms of the transformation and the 40% set aside that we are preaching as leaders. So we encourage them that once you get your CIDB, you make sure that you also comply so that you grow. So the purpose and the reason why we are here is to make sure that at national level, we also network and speak to the governments in provincial structures and say, this is the Department of Health, this is the Department of Human Settlements, Public Works, COGTA, and so on. Then we go and knock in those doors for our women. Then the provincial leaders, they take over in making sure that at times women cannot tender in everything. At times we do these arrangements with our MOUs and persuade the government